Okay, so this is about Pizzagate. I've gone online, obviously, and I see so many disgruntled people, very unhappy, saddened that no one's, no one in the mainstream media is covering it, and that they seem like they're being ignored and ridiculed. It's considered this Trump supporter thing, all this nonsense, and I wanted to make this video just to let people know that these people that commit these crimes that are that are involved with children and abusing children and satanic ritual abuse, these people live in the shadows. They're not like us. They're cowards. What we all need to do, in my estimation, is we have to light our candles. And we have to go in those dark rooms. And we have to go in those dark corners. And we have to start exposing them and watching them run for cover. I know, they seem really arrogant, like they've got nothing to lose. Well, that's typical. I'll briefly try to summarize my experience. 21 years ago, my 4-year-old son told me that he couldn't talk to me. A man was going to hurt him. And I recorded him, and he was then stolen. And I was death threatened and harassed. And at the same time, I was starting a production company called Lionsgate. And my partner in Lionsgate was a guy called John Hardy, who was a lawyer in Vancouver that basically, specialized in litigation, especially, in regards to like mining companies, that kind of thing. And he told me, keep my mouth shut about my kids or I was dead. I was pretty perplexed and hurt and upset, and, what do my kids have to do with this? My kids had everything to do with it. Your kids have everything to do with this. If you meet someone, you're having a casual conversation, and they tell you about the Washington Post or the New York Times article, pity these people. They don't have any ability to critically think. They are predisposed by their DNA to basically go to universities, even fancy ones like Yale or Harvard. And yeah, the only thing they've got is they've got a predisposition in their DNA to memorize stuff. Doesn't mean they're smart. I'm almost angrier at the people that defend or just follow, they follow their instructions. They're told by their editor to write this kind of article or to do this or do that, and they go along with it, knowing on some level that what they're doing is they're allowing this to continue. They're actually allowing the perpetrators to continue it. And it's not just Pizzagate. It's not just a bunch of pedophiles in Washington. It's not just politicians and their friends. I've been down this trail 21 years. And anyone that tells you that ritual abuse doesn't exist, they're lying. MK Ultra, we know that existed. Oh, but they dissolved it. No, they didn't. It's still going on, probably worse than ever. They take babies sometimes and young children and trauma torture them. Trauma torture. As in going in their anal cavities, burying them in coffins alive, and they disassociate them. So they've got their slaves once those children grow up to become adults. But oh no, that's just nuts. Yeah, that's crazy. That's like this Frank Giustra guy who credits himself with starting Lionsgate. Well, no, he didn't. I did it with John Hardy. That was my company. But anyway, Frank Giustra. Oh, What are you talking about, Steve? That guy just got an award from the Dalai Lama. Oh, he on his Wikipedia page, he's a philanthropist. Gee, I guess he was just a super great guy and really lucky, and he made those $6 or $7 billion just from being a nice guy. No. It's a secret club. You have to do disgusting, vile things to be in that club. They believe that children, when they murder a young child, it has juice for them. It's like they're on speed or something. It's not a joke. I haven't seen a ritual abuse ceremony, but my God, I've seen some of the victims, and I've talked to a lot of the people that have gone through it and are in recovery, and it's very real. So don't believe shitheads like False Memory Syndrome Foundation. That's created by pedophiles. And these pricks at the Washington Post and the New York Times, you should be ashamed of yourselves, honestly. You guys should be like slitting your own throats. Like, you're disgusting. Maybe you're not abusing kids, but you're actually endorsing it or trying to cover it up. How disgusting. My God. And back to you, Justra. So he's got what is it? It's a refugee place in Greece. Helping the refugees. Oh, he's such a philanthropist. It's odd, but the other day I checked it out and it had this exact same color, blue, the male pedophile symbol, for boy love, I guess. Well, I guess that got out. Oh, they changed their logo today. I guess just a coincidence they changed their logo. Because there's no boy love going on here. Every third world country that the Clinton Foundation or any of these other crappy charities visit, and I'm not saying all charities are bad, but most of them are, it's a big thing. They make more money from trafficking and child trafficking than they do from drugs or arms dealing. Can you let that sink in? That's how big this is. So, yeah, think about it. The next time you love, Dalai Lama, oh, geez, oh, what a good guy, and he's helping these homeless people. It's a ruse. It's the easiest damn thing in the world. You're an evil scum, Luciferian. You steal billions, maybe trillions from people around the world. You build up this huge, insurmountable amount of wealth. Then you build a hospital wing. And you're donating money to cancer research. Intentionally shutting down any chance of any real cancer cure. Because you're also owning drug companies. But yeah, the smart people that have their education and their university degrees, wow, it's just a bunch of Trump supporters that are looking into Pizzagate. Not. It's anyone with a heart that's beating is looking into it. So get your candles out and go in those damn corners. And I'm sorry this took so long.